Because I need to do blue stuff first, and then I can either work on other
Alrighty,
things.
we are alive. Hey, Will.
Yay! Ooh, woo.
You're a Digiman today. Hi,
Yeah.
Foxtrots.
Huh.
Oh, wait,
He's already in voice. Is
yeah.
he?
Yeah, he's
Oh, there
already
he
in
is.
my chat. Wait, where did I put
See,
the... There it is.
it was super delayed on my end.
No, I got you. Let me also just put the music and make sure it's not that loud. And I think that should be Gucci. Like, not that loud, not too quiet. I think that's good. I think we're good. Excuse me.
You okay?
Yeah, I just had a little hiccup. Now we're gonna see how much my model breaks while I'm working on this, because I'm looking down and I had to put my tablet in a really funny position.
Fair enough.
Just bouncing this shit.
Hey, at least it won't be as weird as that other VTuber situation we told
Oh
you
my
about.
god, I cannot believe that. I'm like, how do you even focus on a game, like, at that point?
Yeah. But we're not here to get into it. We're here to art.
Exactly. To do the arts.
Yep.
I'm doing the arts fights. I basically picked up like a bunch of Pokemon OCs that I have on this canvas I'm gonna work on in just one big picture.
Ren is busy, kind of. We went to go get groceries and then found out that a wasp's nest was forming on the outside of our door. So he's currently dealing with that, and I'm praying and hoping he does not get stung.
Yeah, because it feels like that there's been like a lot of wasps around recently, like everywhere.
Yeah, I really fucking hate it. I don't like wasps.
Like at
At
least
all.
bees, like, contribute to society.
Yeah.
That's
Wasps are- like I know wasps do kill pests and stuff like that, but they are aggressive to the point where it's like we can't coexist. You just looked at me funny and
I want you
therefore,
to
you know-
die.
yeah.
Freaking, I forgot which type of wasp it was, but like it started, like it came to the US rather recently. And I remember there were like calls to like civilians like, hey, can you kill these bitches if you see them? Because of how much of a problem they were becoming. I forgot what they were though. Like, I know it's a type of wasp. It's like something that came from like around Asia.
I don't know. I honestly kind of wholeheartedly agree. Like, normally I don't say you actively like so wasps are apparently pollinators. They're
Right.
just far more aggressive than bees, huh?
Very much. And I don't believe they pollinate as much because they have other resources for food compared to other one. Oh yes.
I think they're only pollinators by happenstance because they eat a lot of things that are pollinators.
Also, let me move the chat. It's like on the white of my screen. I'm gonna go ahead and move it to like the gray so it's a little bit more visible. Also, thank you.
Good.
Yes, I have found digitally that blocking works a lot easier than just trying to sketch for me.
Oh yeah.
I can't really do the same thing with traditional though.
In traditional, you don't have the ability to carve out at the block. Like, you technically can, but then you would have to be using whiteout and stuff like that. Like, you have to start very light.
I sometimes, like with my markers, if I'm just doing pose practice, but if it's like a little doodle that I want to like fill out or something, I know I can't.
Fair.
Trying to do this scared little kitty cat. Well, not kitty cat, it's Zorua, but scared little guy. I don't remember if Hisui and Zorua is primary or secondary ghost.
I think it's ghost first and then normal second.
Yeah, because like I was like talking the other day and I'm like, okay, I think the way like Pokemon types work for the ghost type is if it's primary ghost type, then it's fucking dead. But if it's secondary ghost type, then it's like channeling the spirits.
I could take a look if you want.
Yeah, I'm curious enough, yeah. Oh, apparently there's rumors that Pokemon Wind and Wave is gonna have 300 plus new Pokemon.
I
don't like it.
Well, no, if it's true, I'm gonna imagine a lot of them is not as great. So it's actually normal first and then ghost.
Oh, okay. But like, with that amount, I feel like you'd be able to do like a soft reboot of the series. You wouldn't even really need to put any old Pokemon.
Sure.
But like, people are gonna want old Pokemon.
Oh yeah, no, people are gonna, as they say, bitch and moan.
Exactly. Exactly. But you know, fair. Incredibly fair with how these things are. Like, I'm still probably not going to get it. Just because...
Switch 2.
Exactly. Unless, like, a Switch 2 somehow ends up in my possession, I'm probably not getting it. Because I ain't spending money on that. I'm still salty with Pokemon.
Other means.
Yeah. I am still very salty with Pokemon for... Actually, Nintendo as a whole for moving away from, like, physical media altogether. Because now they're, like, causing other companies to follow suit, and I hate it.
There's that, but I'm also noticing that where at first it seemed like Nintendo was very passionate, orientated, and willing to try new things even at a risk of loss.
Right.
Now they're playing it far too safe. And they're just doing corporate decisions, essentially.
It unfortunately definitely happened when that one guy died, and they replaced the CEO. Because, like, the new CEO didn't come from, like, gaming or anything, he came from, like, business. So he's like, okay, what's the best way to make the most money the fastest?
Be it safe, and be it...
And be a bitch is true. Like, I believe they hired that guy who was, like, once said... The best way to make money is charge gamers 99 cents to make Mario jump higher.
That's...
I know that's become like a relatively famous quote for like how Nintendo is falling.
Like, that's just upsetting, honestly.
It really is. And, like, you have, like, video games, like, increasing so much in price is also, like,
You know the whole debacle with PlayStation?
I don't know the specific one, I don't think. I know that they
them,
were trying to do the same, getting rid of physical stuff.
Yeah, the physical discs and stuff like that, and people are clowning on them.
Yeah, of course they are. Such a stupid ass move.
I know Domino's made a joke of like, in the future, we're gonna have codes that of the pizzas, and you get to stare at pretty pictures,
right?
And pay for that. And it's like, really? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like that's basically how it feels. There's another company that.
To be fair, that's already happened. NFTs exist.
Yeah, but thankfully, kind of moved away from NFTs. Like,
honestly,
I know they still exist.
Yeah, but like they're not nearly as present. Thank goodness. It's very funny how often like these tech bros are like, you gotta join this on the future or else you're gonna fall behind. And they've done it like with crypto, they've done it with NFTs. They're doing it with AI, and AI is already proving it's like not profitable. There we go. So Pokemon released a shiny, like super soft Zorua. And I really kind of like wanted it, but that thing sold out immediately and is going for like so much money through scalpers now.
Oh yeah, rabid fans.
I am just so salty. Like I know that the scalpers are like trying to jump to other things, and like I remember Logan Paul tried to jump to Yu-Gi-Oh for like scalping and just trying to like get money from it. It's just like, bro, Yu-Gi-Oh cards get reprinted way too much for that to be worth it, so people were laughing at him. Yeah, and because of that I got into an argument if fast food tastes differently in other countries. It does. It literally does.
Right.
It's kind of crazy. Because, like, you also have cases like, where, what was I saying? Like, fast food...
I was on the wrong window. Sorry.
Oh, no! Like,
fine.
Fast food tastes, like, differently in other countries because, like, obviously all, different countries will have different, like, regulations on how they handle their food. Like, you've probably seen before a lot of companies are quote-unquote, like, rebranding their food to be less colorful, because, like, oh, we're using natural ingredients now. Basically, like, the US was, like, the last country to do that. Like, if you look at stuff from, like, the UK, what the fuck just happened to my screen? What? Okay, we're good. Like, they have a lot more strict regulations on what additives can be put to food as opposed to US. And that's, like, part of why, like, food is gonna taste so differently.
Fair.
Not to mention, like, what's available. Like, easier in different places. Like, I don't know how true this is anymore, but Coca-Cola used to be manufactured mostly, like, in local areas. Like, your town would have, like, a Coca-Cola thing, like, designated to it. So the result of this is, like, if you lived in an area with really shitty water quality, the Coke would come out, like, salty as hell.
Ooh.
Yeah, I remember my mom told me about that she went to a nondescript place, and, like, they warned her, like, hey, don't drink the Coke. And she's like, what? It's just Coke. And, like, she spit it out immediately, because, like, right out of, like, a sealed bottle, it was salty as all hell.
Oh.
Just because the water in the area was poor quality.
Yeah. I don't mean to say much, but I am concerned at the fact that Ren hasn't come back yet.
Have you heard screams of somebody being stung?
No.
Hopefully he is still good.
There is the possibility that he's dealing with his grandma's side as well.
That's true. While you're at one of them, may as well get both of them.
Didn't get stung, right?
No.
Okay, good.
He good? Did he survive?
He survived.
Yay. This little guy looks so sad.
I mean, it's a win. He's sad that he can't make friends because
just a little
people are
ghost.
scared.
Because he's a little ghost. Kawaii.
Oh yeah, you said you were actually sharing, and I should actually pop that window out.
I will say that is something fun about Art Fight is seeing like all the cool characters there are around. Yu-Gi-Oh! Saw the problem with limited cards and said, nah, exactly! I wish more companies would do
Hello.
this. Hello! How was the battle against the wasps?
I think I won for now.
You hit him with the
Unfortunately,
gasoline?
No, I don't have gasoline.
Soapy
For now,
water?
it's also not soapy water. I fucking tried to fumigate them and they recognize smoke as a threat.
Oh no.
But I went out there in this fucking hellish weather with a fucking with a torch and a leather jacket.
Why the leather jacket?
It's harder to stink through.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. I was more concerned just from the heat, but that's a good point.
Woman, I just told you I went out there wielding fire and leather.
Yeah, that's true.
But unfortunately, the words for now are doing a lot of heavy lifting
Oh no.
because our neighbor also has wasp nests, and she's like, "They're my friends."
No! You can admire wasps from a distance, but they are not your friends.
She gives them water and stuff.
Same vibe as the people who say, like, oh, this is my buddy Tiger. He would never do nothing to me because he's so well trained.
Uh-huh.
Like, yes, sure.
As long as you keep him fed and happy, he will never do anything towards you, maybe.
As far as, like, keeping big cats as pets, I feel like cheetahs would be the safest option. You, like,
Well,
you
they
still
were-
shouldn't, but...
Yeah, they were once domesticated, so I'm not
Really?
surprised by that.
Cheetahs?
Yes, cheetahs were once used as hunting animals.
I did not know that. That's sick as
Now,
hell.
I don't know why they stopped domesticating them.
To anxiety.
Probably. It's very common knowledge that cheetahs do not do well in captive life. Yeah, in captivity. That's what I was trying to say.
They have anxiety. I will say it is always cute seeing that, like, dogs are given as emotional support animals for cheetahs.
People
I
are
think
like-
it's adorable.
It is. And then people go like, "That cheetah's gonna eat the dog." No, it's not. That dog has a lot more muscle than the cheetah.
That dog would wreck that cheetah.
Yeah.
Because, like, cheetah
But
are
yeah.
not... Oh, go ahead.
But yeah, we went out to get groceries, and on our way out, we saw them. Okay, I'm just gonna fumigate real quick. So, equip fire to fucking get rid of the wasps, and they spread. I'm like, okay, maybe I got too close with the fire, and therefore they recognized the fire. This time I didn't get too close with the fire. They fucking scattered at the smoke.
Oh, no.
So it's like, okay, fuck my life. So I was standing out there for quite a few moments, fire in one hand, fly swatter in the other hand. I managed to get like 4 of them. I think there was originally 6 of them, but the other 2 didn't come back, and hopefully they will not come back because next time it's just fly swatter.
So I'm reading what Fox Shows tested. I'm trying to figure out what some of this. I got stung by a wasp on my foot at night, and I was so tired I just put an ice pack on it and went back to bed.
Didn't that
Maybe I'm-
hurt?
The Paul Pat is an Among Us character. God
Yeah,
damn it.
Papa is just an Among Us.
Yes.
God damn it.
That is just a crewmate.
No, I told Nana about the wasp incident. And she was telling me, like, oh, that's horrifying, because, like, Nana's very allergic to all of those things. So, like, obviously I tell her, and she's like, oh, no! I mean, like, I'd rather, honestly, at this point, I'd rather have, like, distance wasps than, like, this shit ton of black widows we keep finding.
Fair enough.
Like, black widows are sneaky.
That is true.
See, I like spiders, so I'm not likely to kill spiders.
Yes.
Because they take care of other pests.
Yes!
Wasps, on the other hand, are vindictive assholes, so that one day we'll say, you're too close to my nest now. Die.
You don't deserve to live.
Well, yeah,
Go ahead. Oh, like, I like spiders too, like, from a distance. It's the fact that we have, like, a very tiny dog in that household.
That's fair.
Fair.
And it's just like, I'm sorry, I know you guys are important, but, like, we cannot have you guys around.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, since they are, like, that dangerous, like, most people do not get, like, I don't believe, like, we get, like, more than, like, one spider death a year in the States. But it's still just, like, they're painful.
That's true.
Although I believe brown recluse bites are much worse.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like, I remember one time when I was a kid, my aunt was visiting, and she got bit by, I think it was a black widow. And, like, we were like, you should probably get that checked. And she was like, nah, we good. And she just put garlic on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
deadass.
garlic and onion, like, suck out stuff.
They do have a point, but I'm still like, we like, please go see a doctor?
Necrosis.
That's one of the scariest things to me, is the concept of necrosis. Like, I think, like, that was on, like, my, trigger list for a while, is, like, living things decaying. It just freaks me out.
Gee, I wonder what happens to anyone.
Right? Who would have thought?
We're not a living thing. Totally.
We'll say one thing about Art Fight is I'm having to draw a lot of shapes and whatnot that I don't usually.
Fair.
And, like, I remember they had a rule, I believe they backtracked on this rule that you couldn't use, like, 3D models or your own references. They said you weren't allowed to use that. And apparently it was, like, their phrasing was wrong. Basically, they were like, hey, we don't want you to just trace these things. But people were like, hey, if it's still, like, stuff that we're allowed to use, why can't we? So, like, that was kind of, like, the back and forth.
Fair.
From what I remember, like, the blowback was so strong, like, Art Fight did, like, change their opinion on it. Oh, I also got the answer as to how they, keep their site up, because, like, remember I said, like, they don't, like, have ads or anything like that? It's, they go through donations.
Fair.
And that's, like, how some people are able to, like, style their account with CSS, is because they donate them money to be able to do so.
Fair enough. Pay to win privilege, essentially.
Yeah. But, like, it
I mean,
doesn't change, like, your position in the thing. Go ahead.
True, it helps keep the website up, but it is very,
Yeah. Which I still, like, I just still prefer that kind of system to being bombarded with ads, you know?
Understandable.
I mean, the ads would also just add to the problem of you don't have enough server space.
Exactly! Because, like, Art Fight always crashes. And I think it usually crashes at the start of the month, and it usually crashes at the end of it, too.
We'll really want to get those last second submissions.
So there is apparently, like, a notorious event of somebody submitting something last minute. It's titled Wormy Night. And basically it caused, like, Art Fight to create a bunch of new rules. Because what happened is, like, so you could do, like, mass attacks, right? Like, do a bunch of characters on one page. Well, this person basically hit their friend's OC, and their friend's OC was a worm on a string. So super freaking simple. What this person did is recreated Picasso's Starry Night just with this worm. So because they drew it so many times, I think they got like 30,000 points. It was enough to completely change who won in the end, very last minute. So like there became a rule like, hey, don't do that, guys.
You know what? Fair?
It's like they made a rule on characters who are quote unquote like too simple. Like to the point of like barely counting as a character, you know?
Fair.
It's like I know like a lot of people are being like, well, what qualifies? And I'm like, I always feel like that kind of thing is like, use your common sense, please. But that's like a thing, like I feel like a lot more kids are on Art Fight this year and like last year than typical.
That's probably right. Yeah, that's probably.
It's because it popped off on TikTok. Yeah.
Tip-tap.
I don't like Tic Tac. I do not trust the Tic Tac.
Yep. That's fair.
Like, it's like, it's different for like older like websites like it just because of how curated the algorithm is to you. It's like designed to be addicting.
Yeah. Something that I caught myself because and so most of what I showed you that the commission I was working on today,
Yeah.
the color,
Right?
I did that all today for like the past 4 hours. And now I'm working a little past more than 4 hours, but I caught myself like I was like I need to put on something for background. I went to F8 and then I almost got sucked into staring at art and I said no.
No.
Doesn't work.
We don't do this.
And I'm pretty sure FA is not trying to be addictive in that sense. So imagine something that is trying to be addictive.
Exactly. Like, it's not like you have like a freaking algorithm for FA, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you see stuff that's there, you see the people you follow, and that's about it. But it's like kind of insane how like curated like it gets. Like, I've seen people who like, for instance, the algorithm figures out they're gay before, like, they do. Which is insane. Yeah. It's kind of like that thing where, like Target was giving away people were pregnant before, like, anyone else knew.
What?
That was a problem a few years back. Basically, like spouses or like family members would be like, hey, why am I getting recommended ads for like baby supplies? What did you do? And it was just kind of, I don't know, it's like much less of a deal than like this is, but it's still wild.
Yeah.
Because apparently like TikTok can get within like 5 years of your age, can guess like your gender, can guess like interest, like if you're educated in school or not. It's like really crazy.
That's a little frightening.
It's very frightening, especially when you find out that they're like selling that info.
That's
like already I just was never like really interested in TikTok, but like it's just like I feel like everything I learn about TikTok is like, wow, great, I'm not there.
Right?
It's like you're seeing a forest fire across the street and everyone's saying, hey, let's go look at the forest fire. My ADHD gets bored of seeing things around the same thing over and over again. That is incredibly fair. Like, I know I can get, like, lost in the loop of, like, YouTube shorts. So something, like, I've been trying to do now is I either have, like, a document that I can write in on my phone just to write whatever, or I have, like, a word game app that does, like, stuff like Sudoku and all that.
Fair.
Still addictive.
Yeah, still addictive, but at least you're working your brain out as opposed to
filling it.
Yeah,
exactly. I saw, like, I followed this YouTube Shorts, like, comedy channel, and they posted, like, a video that was like, oh, damn. It was basically like, hey, we will give you money if you can name 3 of the shorts you've seen today after being on your phone for 4 hours. And, like, the dude could not name, like, 1. And I'm like, wow, that really does make things clear, huh? Oh no, I didn't do that right. I feel like that looks off. This panda that looks off. Do you ever like have like a thing in your picture you're like, huh, I know something's wrong, but I don't know what. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
All the time. Most of the time, the answers that I know.
You're
I think it's because, like, I think I gave Zoroas 2 tall legs. So he looks like that, you know, like those weird wolves that have, like, the really long legs so the rest of their body looks disproportionate?
Yeah.
That's basically what I think I did, because I'm looking at this and I'm like, that is way too big. Let me adjust that. Because, like, Zoroa are very stubby. Oh, wrong one. Wrong layer.
They're thick, not
Yes.
tall.
Exactly. They're squat. But they're really cute.
Yes.
And then again, I'm always just gonna be a sucker for fox Pokemon.
Fair.
Oh, that hurt.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm just trying to drink and it's just like, ah! Do not give me a vivid description of necrosis. I will squeam out.
I would also agree. Do not do that.
I know what it is.
Pathfinder right now.
Honestly, our Pathfinder thing has already had me all squeamish. Like, Blue is very good at writing, like, the kind of gross Eldritch side of horror. It's good writing if it makes you go, ugh.
Okay.
Let me just adjust this. I think that looks a bit better. I'm also trying to force myself to, like, flip my canvas more.
Yes, you should do that.
Like, it depends, like, sometimes I'll get, like, so focused on a drawing that I just will deadass forget.
Something that might help if... So, oh no, you don't do the multiple screen thing with your tablet. And
No, it's cause, like, my tablet doesn't show very good, it doesn't show very accurate color. So I tend to keep it as just, like, a mirror screen as opposed to a second screen. And that's just always been how I do it.
fair enough, but if the issue of that is the thing, because of what I was going to suggest is having a screen on your main one to look at anyways.
Like a
But
flipped?
you can have it stay at a neutral state while you flip around and zoom in on the other one. Or like have it small, like zoomed out so you can see how it looks from far away.
Right, right. I think I get you.
It also helps with the grayscale thing as well, because that's how I'm doing the grayscale. It's a separate window essentially on my other screen.
That way I got you. Maybe I can
Yeah,
try
like-
setting that up after stream.
Yeah, I can help if you want.
Ugh.
You good?
Yeah, it's
Overheated.
It's hot.
yeah. I was away from my computer because I was fixing a thing real quick. A button fell off and I had to fucking fix that. So I was away from my computer. I was also away from the air conditioner. And I'm
you were
still kind of
cooking.
mentally reeling from, having to wage a war against the wasps.
I don't blame you. It's like you said, waging a war against the wasps. Like, I remember Like, I never really had to deal with many, like, bees or wasps as a kid. Like, our problem was army ants.
Oh, I hate ants too.
Yeah. Like, army ants are the ones that drive me absolutely crazy. I remember there was one summer I got bit, like, by, like, 4 or 5 of them on my leg in, like, the same area.
Ooh.
It was so bad. I hated it, and they still made me go to karate.
Oh.
'Twas not fun.
Imagine.
I do remember, though, like, I don't know, I just remembered, like, oh god, it's been years since I did karate, but I just remembered, like, you know how they had the gear for it? Like, the punching gloves that aren't, like, boxing gloves, like, they're different?
Yeah.
I remembered mine, for whatever reason, had, like, a mosquito sealed in it. Like, when I bought it brand new, out of the thing, it just had a mosquito, like, sealed under, like, the overcoat. Weird as hell! But I remember, like, I would always, like, tap it before, like, anything, like, yes, this is my good luck mosquito.
Okay.
I was young.
Did it still, was it alive?
No, it was not
I can't imagine that it was.
It was very dead. Like, I assume it happened in the manufacturing process, like, in between the color coats and then the overcoat, I think is where it happened.
Fair.
Because, like, I just remembered that, and I'm like, what if that's, like, where my thing with dead stuff came from?
It probably did.
It's not impossible.
Just collecting all the dead shit I remember, like, I had, like, professors in college being so concerned. No, I get that, Foxtrot. I also have a super overactive imagination. I was the type of kid growing up where you could put me in, like, an empty room, face me against the wall, and I'd be fine. Because I'd just be like, okay, I'm in my head now. Apparently the term for that is maladaptive daydreaming, but I'm just like, no, it's brain spicy time. Listen, that's how you get crazy ass and fun ass ideas.
Fair.
One of the art fights I was working on earlier, it was like a jackalope character. And I was like trying to draw them. And like when I was coloring them, I had the realization that, oh shit, this character is not symmetrical. So it's like basically was black on one side, white on the other. So I'm like looking at my colors, I'm drawing the character like facing the opposite direction of the reference, and I'm realizing, oh shit, I have to figure out the color pattern myself because they just hinted at it. They don't have like an actual ref with it flipped. So I was like, oh no! We'll say, like, that artist had a really cool design for like all of their, like, it was like MS Paint kind of design. You know, like, not quite pixel art, but kind of, like, bordering on it. Really cool art
We
style.
already found a second west,
Have fun!
and that one's more developed.
Oh.
Ooh. Kill it. Kill it with fire.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Hell yeah! Like, there's a few, like, I bookmarked a lot of characters I want to hit.
Fair.
Because, like, I'm just... I still think that Art Fight should do... Like, people have been wanting Art Fight to do one in the summer, one in the winter. Just because, like, it has become... Oh my god, my voice cracked. Just because it has become, like, a bigger thing. And people are like, hey, I want to do all this stuff, bro. But, like, I don't know. Like, I know there's been, like, on and off drama with the people behind Art Fight, but I've never really, like, paid enough attention.
Yeah, that's fair. I just hear things every now and then, but like,
Right?
not enough for me to like be like, oh no, I'm gonna stick away from it. Fair enough.
Like, I remember one drama, and it wasn't, like, the organizer's fault or anything. It was more like, kids on TikTok not understanding what Art Fight was. So, like, you had, like, a lot of kids, and probably, like, teenagers, too, honestly, complaining that, like, hey, I attacked all these people, nobody drew art for me back, and, like, people are like, no, it's not technically an art trade game, it's an art gifting game. Whenever you draw something, you should be drawing it with the understanding that you might not get anything back. It's just for the love of drawing, right? But, like, I'm sorry?
It's a way to also kind of grow as well.
Yeah. A lot of artists say that they, like, use it as a chance, like, to, like, improve on their abilities. And, like, they'll look at their first piece for the month and their last piece, and there's, like, growth. But, like, it seems like a lot of kids just saw it as, like, a way to get free art, you know? Why are floofy tails so hard to draw? Like, I love the floof. I really do. There we go. You know what? That's okay. Yeah, that works. Let me look at the little guy. Yeah, that looks okay. Look at him. He's just a little guy. I think I'll just have to nudge this a little bit. Thank goodness for the liquefy tool.
Yeah, I was using that right now too.
It is a miracle worker.
Yeah, I like moving it just to like move around colors and stuff like that. Cause if it feels all blurry and whatnot, it's just colors.
Right.
Not really supposed to.
I try to avoid it with line art, but sometimes it's like, okay, if I only do a little bit, it's fine.
Also, that time, like, right, what I'm currently doing is just a colored sketch, so I can know that the colors work well.
Right.
So I'm not being super, how you say, precious with it.
You're, like, also, like, looking for, like, just, like, how it looks as a whole piece as opposed to the details.
Does this work? Will something get lost that wasn't supposed to get lost? Things like that.
Right. That? What? Oh goodness, color theory. Yeah, that is that color. It just looks completely different. Oh, the magic of colors.
You thought you knew what you were looking at?
You thought you knew what this color was, but screw you, you don't. Oh goodness, why my face die? Why my face die? Hold up. There's my face. I don't know why my like face like was not capturing for a second. I just disappeared into the void.
Oh.
Oh well. I got it. I figured it out. Oh, that's not the right button. There it goes. Yeah, like see like this is so much pinker than I thought it was. Yeah, that's the colors. Damn.
Yeah. It looks white, but like
magic.
Like when you put it on a neutral background, you realize, oh wait, it's pink.
It's the magic of colors.
It's like a pinkish cream.
Yeah, it's very much like that cream color.
But I was still listening to music. Why did you do this to me?
Decided you're not listening to music anymore. I'm sorry.
I said no. You need to make sure that you're still here. Tell me that you're still here.
You're still here, right? You're still here. Yes. Prove that you're still here. What was the last song I said, huh? Let's see.
It was a song for Hell's Paradise 2.
Oh, nice.
I need to watch the second season of Hell's Paradise, but I mean, I know the ending to it already. I read all the manga.
Right.
But I am excited that it got its second season, and by the pace that I saw from the second season, I think if they do one more season, that'll be the end of it. Which is, I think, might be better than something that runs super long.
Yeah. It's really important nowadays for creators to realize, like, sometimes it's okay to stop while you're ahead.
Yeah, you don't need to have the next one. Like, yes, it is impressive that Oda has managed to keep it running for this long, but you don't have to do that.
Yeah. The crazy thing is, like, he's planned on ending it, like, several times. Which is really wild to me, because, you have people back in, like, 2006 being like, oh, I think we're coming up on the last, arc for this year, or the last ending arcs. It's just like, oh, you poor, sweet summer child, you still have, like, 20 plus more years to go. The reason that One Piece ends up so long, like, just from somebody who's, like, actually managed to sit through it, is because the fights tend to be more drawn out than even a lot of other shonens. Like, you'll have, the other thing is the timeline is a lot smaller than people realize. Like, pre-time skip, the crew's only been together for, like, 3 or 4 months.
Huh.
And then you find out, like, how long these arcs actually are. Like, Dressrosa, which is, like, one of my favorites, only takes place over the course of, like, a day. But that is one of the longest arcs in the series. It's just that you're jumping around to so many characters and so many things. There's so many fights going on that it gets kind of drawn out.
Yeah.
Like, I do enjoy One Piece, but I definitely think it's a series that could have been, like, told the story it wanted to tell in much less time.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be getting the remake next year.
I know that they were supposed to be remaking Naruto, or at least it made it seem like they were remaking
I haven't
Naruto.
heard any of that.
Like, I saw it a long time ago, and I haven't heard anything about it since.
Right.
I know I asked Brandon, like, if they do that, do you want to watch it with me? Because, like, he hasn't seen all of Naruto, and I mean, I obviously enjoyed it.
Right. Right. Honestly, if they do, I might want to pick it up again, because I did see some of it growing up, but, like, not that much.
If they cut out a lot of the filler,
Right.
I think that would be very good for it.
I feel like that's the case for a lot of things nowadays, from, like, the time before. Like, filler has a place, I think. But it's just you fall into, like, the trap of focusing too long on filler. And just basically, like, literally filling time.
Fair. There are some filler that I do like. Like, there's one in Shippuden that has, like, movie-style, like, episodes, and I love that filler.
That's a fun idea.
But honestly, you know, it doesn't do much. It's like it shows like cool actional stuff, and then it returns to the status quo, even though you feel like something like that
Should have
shouldn't return
changed.
it. Yeah, something shouldn't. It shouldn't be just the status quo.
Right. I got you. Isn't there, like, that one anime clip that, like, explains, like, filler really well on how, like, it happens when the anime catches up to the manga? There you go.
I don't know, but I know. What is it? Soul Eater was a very big.
Oh, it changed a lot. I still kind of like the ending for the Soul Eater anime more than the manga. Where did my glasses go?
Same. I wholeheartedly agree on that.
Like, I really liked the anime, and I just feel like the manga started getting, like, depressing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like it when series start falling into, like, that just, let's make everything awful. Let's just keep making everything awful with no reprieve.
Yeah.
Little guy got freckles on the baby.
Oh boy, I don't think I ever figured out the color of his mouth.
Bright blue. I'm a fan of like giving characters like unnatural mouth colors. I think it's cool.
I'm okay with it if it's like an alien or
Right.
something that is supposed to be more terrifying than the norm.
Right.
But when you have a character who's already like fantastical on the outside, making their inside also fantastical is kind of like maybe you're overdoing it a little too much.
I mean, that's fair.
Like so you know with the Zora that you're doing now,
Yeah.
it works fine because everything else is like simplistic. It's not too overly designed.
Right.
So it works fine. But when you like give like say everything is like super overly designed on the outside and then the inside is also like hyper gradient and stuff like that, it's like I don't know.
I think
how
there's
I'll
definitely
draw
a
this
balance to find.
character. Yeah, like do I want people to focus on their flesh as well is another thing.
Right. I have a theory that the digital world is not a digital world, it is the realm of information.
Is that kind of like already know?
Do you mean the digital world?
Like Digimon, or? I feel like I got a little confuzzled.
You okay, Ren?
I murdered a hive.
Yay, was this one bigger?
Yeah, that one. See, the first one wasn't formed yet. They were just kind of swarming in one place, so you know they're creating something.
Right.
This one, let's just say some larvae were burnt,
Oh, goodness.
and I know some larvae were burnt because I saw the motherfucker.
Oh, you got him!
Look, I prefer my safety over them. So
See, here's the thing, right? When it comes to spiders, they're gonna leave you alone. Half the time, they're going to leave you alone even if you trespass on their territory. You accidentally destroyed their web, they're gonna run away.
Yes.
The only way you're getting bit by a spider is if you, in hand, grab the spider and are poking it like a dumbass while holding it.
they can also crawl on you and then you freak out or something, and
Then it freaks out.
yeah, you know, reactive attacks, but they're
Generally speaking, spiders are very passive.
Yes.
Wasps
Or not.
start passive, they make their fucking nest, and then they say, "You're too close to my nest," and you go, "I was here first," and they go, "Too bad, it's my territory now."
My city now. They really do. Like, and some wasp nests I've seen are absolutely terrifying. Like, I just feel like the shape of a wasp nest and the way it forms looks kind of scary.
Tryptophobia?
Probably. Yeah, digital world is what Foxtrots meant.
Well, the thing between digital and analog is that analog is something you can hold, while digital is... well, it's not something you can hold. Technically speaking, a good way to word it is your very thoughts are digital. Because it's not analog.
Right.
technically is.
So technically speaking, by saying the digital world is not a digital world but a realm of information, that is just a digital world. Because you cannot physically hold information.
Exactly.
But yeah, like I fucking went outside to look just to see if they had swarmed to the same place, to see if they were, you know, rebuilding a fucking, trying to rebuild again, right? I didn't see them in that position, but I saw one lingering very high up. I'm like, oh great, I pissed off the wasp. It's gonna do that thing where it remembers my face, and now I'm in fucking mortal peril my entire life. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get rid of that ASAP. So grab the fly swatter, start climbing up to that location, see a tiny wasp nest there. Come back inside, grab a new torch,
get ready for
Round 2.
combat again. Yep.
Round 2, motherfucker, they didn't defend it.
Okay.
To be fair, I also, when I say a torch, I just mean I grabbed some, like, unfortunately, it is good quality paper. It's like fucking resume paper.
Oh.
So it is unfortunately good paper, but that means it burns better.
You can burn the fuckers better.
So I set the paper on fire and then I slid it under the nest.
Nice. So the
It-
smoke
it-
gets
it-
him.
it- yeah, well, no, because how do I word this? The way that the house is constructed, where they had the nest, they basically had a floor.
Right.
So I just literally slit the paper directly under the nest.
So you can just basically set it fire from the inside?
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
And then when I saw that I wasn't being swarmed, I took the bottom end of the fly swatter, hooked it at the butt of the wasp nest, and pulled it down.
Nice.
And then I wrapped it in paper and set it on fire again.
Just to make absolutely sure that they are fucking dead.
Unfortunately, they don't burn as well as you would think.
Aw.
They look papery, but they're very waxy.
Oh.
Henceforth, beeswax.
I mean, that is something you can use for, like, candles.
True, but it's not the wax that burns.
Right.
It's the wick.
It uses the wax as fuel.
No, it doesn't use the wax as fuel. The wick is like covered in not lighter fluid, but a type of oil that burns slow.
Wait, then where does the wax go?
The wax melts.
But it also disappears.
It evaporates.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, it is spit mixed in. What?
It is bee spit mixed in. Yeah, that is how the wax is made. It is insect spit.
Ew.
Fair enough. I mean,
So basically, I was just whatever is in there. If there's still a wasp in there, if there's fucking larva in there, I'm cooking them. Death by heat.
so ill on that, Uni. But do you know what honey is?
It's like bee spit, right?
It's bee vomit.
Yeah.
Be vomit.
Yeah. It's fine.
How you went ill on the spit, and it's like,
It's fine. Like, it tastes good, and they are far removed enough from us as mammals that it's not as gross.
yeah.
Like, you give me something and you call it, like, bear vomit, that's gonna be a little grosser, even if it technically tastes good, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
Or, like, civet coffee. Ugh.
Everything okay?
Yeah, no, I'm just
He's
seeing if they decided that they're returning.
fair enough.
Would you guys try civet coffee? I wouldn't.
Copy the what?
Would you try civet coffee?
Yeah,
No.
copy the what?
Yeah, Cappy Luwak? No.
Kopi
I don't
Luwak.
like. Yeah, I don't like coffee in the first place. I'm not gonna.
Also fair. Fair.
I'm not gonna go the extra mile for the super expensive shit coffee.
Yeah. Just the fact that it exists. Insane.
I mean, people are weird.
For me, it's like one of those things that, like, how did you discover that? You know?
Let me put it to you this way. The answer is no, not because it's shit coffee, but because it's coffee. Generally speaking, I don't like coffee.
Right.
Like, in order for me to drink coffee, that thing has to be altered so much you might as well have just made me hot chocolate.
Right.
Same.
As a matter of fact, the only way that I've genuinely been like, ooh, I really like coffee, was by someone gave me a cup of coffee, and then they put fucking hot chocolate mix in it.
Dude, but that tastes so good!
Yeah, it does. But if it was just the coffee, I would have just outright rejected it.
Also fair. I remember, like, I think I told y'all before, something that you could do is put salt.
Salt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you
it gets
told
rid
me
of the
about
bitter. So you
Oh,
can
yeah,
just taste like the warm. Yeah, I remember.
the thing is that I'm not really gonna go out and grab it
No, I
at the
understand.
moment. Like,
Ugh. Look, if I'm gonna buy coffee, it's either gonna be the chill it one or it's gonna be the depressant one.
Understandable. Well, if you do get it and you don't like the bitter, that's something you can try. Dog versus wasp. No one wins that.
yeah.
Technically speaking, the dog comes out alive, but also really fucked up.
Looks really funny though.
Honestly, it wasn't a wasp, but like, my cousin's dog got bit by a rattlesnake trying to protect her. She was okay. But for a while, that dog looked like a bear.
The inflated snoot.
The whole face inflated, and she was like a dark golden retriever. So she looked like extra bear.
Lel.
I felt so bad for her. But I was still like, girl, you look so cute like that. Like,
well, sorry, I'm playing with the base.
let me look. Ooh.
Base.
Ooh.
The way I like the way he lifts up his hand.
Yeah.
So, I didn't work out today, but I'm counting it.
Yeah.
No, fair enough.
Like you
Oh,
went
okay.
to Wasp Warfare. I think that's a workout.
No, it's not even the fact that I went to Wasp Warfare, it's the fact that I'm wearing fucking leather jacket outside in this fucking weather.
And then doing Wasp Warfare.
Yeah.
So something
Like, here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing, because I technically don't find it that bad for one very simple reason. That is the exact same leather jacket I wore when I was doing welding.
That sounds painful. Well, I guess,
Worse conditions.
I was gonna say, like, that sounds painful, but I'm like, it is like the same logic as the wasp things. Like, if you like spill like something like metal on you, you would want as much like space between you and it as possible, so the leather would make sense. But like,
The
then
leather
it's so
insulates you.
hot. Yeah.
The leather insulates you and doesn't allow the molten metal to penetrate.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
But yeah, no, like this was for class, and obviously I'm working with fires hot enough to melt metal,
Right.
and then this class goes through the summer.
That sounds painful.
It was very fun, but I definitely a good way to lose weight.
Honestly. Like, the closest I've done to, like, welding is soldering, which I know is, like, pretty different. I just remember...
Soldering is kind of like a subset of welding.
It's, like, smaller welding, more or less, right?
So, welding refers to the cutting of metal, the connecting of metal with more metal. So, soldering is basically...
Just the connecting.
Oh, wait. Soldering... I was thinking of TIG welding, but soldering is technically the connecting, yes.
Right.
It is much to a lesser degree, because you are feeding a bead of metal into another metal component.
Right.
So
I just-
it is a more direct connection, basically.
I just remember doing a lot of electronic soldering in high school, and I really enjoyed it. But this, like, you know, because I went through the crackhead school, I just remember, like, we didn't really get a safety thing. We each got a personal soldering iron, and he basically said, hey, if this goes on your skin, you're not going to feel it, because there's just going to be a hole.
So that's a lie. You're definitely gonna feel it, and there's not just gonna be a hole, but there is gonna be a fucked up welt.
Yep. I just, like, it's still, like, just one of those things that I find it funny, like, that that was a reoccurring thing now that I think of it. Like, my teachers never considered safety precautions.
To be fair,
Yeah, like-
to be fair, I will defend your soldering teacher in this one. That is as much of a safety precaution as you need. You being told this is gonna fuck you up is all you need.
Right, it's like,
However, if you're too stupid to listen to You're about to. This will burn your hand to hell and back. If you're too stupid to listen to that, you're going to listen to your body's pain.
You're gonna learn your lesson.
One way or the other.
That teacher was actually, like, we didn't really have any incidents. No, we did have one incident with that teacher. A kid set himself on fire.
What?
Remember that, I think I've told this story before, a kid just made, like, a freaking laser cutter
yes.
in class? Well, that same kid did, like, try to do that alcohol trick.
Oh,
with, like,
God.
you put alcohol all over you and set it on fire.
Yeah,
Well,
I've done that one.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. It was one of the days where we didn't have any teachers because our school never thought of calling substitutes. And he just, like, set himself on fire, like, a big chunk of him. And it, like, jumped to his clothes.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't get
You're
burnt.
supposed to only do, like, your... You either only do your hand or only the palm of your hand.
He did his, like, whole arm.
That's very dumb.
Yeah. Thankfully, he didn't actually injure himself, but he did set his clothes on fire. Which, like,
I've done that trick before.
it's safe to do on, like, a small scale. Actually, now that I think about it, there were more incidents. This teacher also showed us how to breathe fire.
Nice.
I don't know, like, how, like, safe his method was, but his was like, okay, you get a fire, and then you put, like, I think it was cornstarch in your mouth, and you spit at the fire.
Yeah, cornstarch is a good one if you're not... Because obviously he's not going to be like, you put alcohol in your mouth.
And
Mwah!
spit it. No, because then that's just gonna fall back on your ass.
No, see, the thing is if you can manipulate the flow of how you're spitting it out, you can make it so that it doesn't fall back on your ass. Because
Right.
most fire breathers are using alcohol.
Right.
But you're also just teenagers who are not legally allowed to drink. I'm not about to put alcohol in your mouth.
Exactly! Probably smelled like burnt hair. I don't really remember it all that well. Because, like, whenever, like, we didn't have a teacher, like, me and my friends would, like, retreat to the back of the room and just draw from the period.
See, the thing is, that is actually why they usually use alcohol. It's the lack of smell.
Right. It isn't, like, the whole, like, burning in the room.
Yeah.
No, another story I remember from my school days is, I'll always say I went to a craft school because I went to a charter school, which meant they got government funding, but they didn't have to do shit of what the government told them. Which theoretically, like, people are like, oh, this is a good idea. Like, you know, schools can do what they want. They can teach their kids how they want. You know, theoretically, right?
Theoretically. Yeah.
Theoretically. Okay, this one didn't happen at my school, but I did hear about it of another charter school. The school was struggling to make money. So what happened is, after hours, they would run a nightclub from the school.
What?
That sounds incredibly illegal.
It was very illegal. It was like underground until they got caught. But charter schools, like, if you meet somebody who's been to a charter school, I guarantee they have a fucked up story.
Fair enough.
So I think that this one is a bizarrely common occurrence. So I don't think I'll be doxing where I used to live.
Right.
But the craziest thing that I heard from my school that wasn't people pulling senior pranks was apparently someone perished during the SATs.
What?
Yeah.
Like out of stress?
I can only assume so, but it might have been like it might have been a chemical agent used to like clean the location.
What?
I don't know.
What kind of chemicals was your school using?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it might have been the stress. All I know is that one person died during the SATs.
That is horrible. Oh my goodness.
To which one of the parents responded, "They're testing our children to death."
It's kind of funny, but also terrible.
Yeah, that's
It is
insane.
fucking hilarious, and it's why I remember it happening.
Like, I know, when it wasn't the SATs, it was like one of the million stupid tests that No Child Left Behind made us do. I remember there was a story of like a 5th grader having a heart attack because he was so stressed. It wasn't like at my school. This was probably like in like somewhere else in the country. But yeah, I remember hearing that a long time ago.
The one that happened at my school wasn't a heart attack. It was a brain thing.
Oh my god.
Oh right, I said the hot dogs are done. I'm probably gonna get comida. Also give my hand a rest because I am technically overworking my arm a little bit.
Right.
A little
Rest
bit.
those manos. Get, I think something that might help is, if you get those compression gloves like the ones I got. They help a lot with my arthritis.
I want them.
Yes, excellent. I was looking on Etsy to see if I could find any that were, like, cute. And, well, I found a lot of, like, very lacy, almost lingerie-like ones. And I was like, why is this a common thing for, like, because a lot of these are advertised for, like, crocheters or knitters. And I'm always just like, what the hell? Up to you, Foxtrotes. I don't want you to dock yourself, you ain't comfortable. Like, in my case, like, my stories I'm generally good to tell because my school was very careful about not letting the news ever learn this shit. But also, like, a lot of the time there just wasn't teachers there to, like, even, like, report it. God. No, I remember one time I got mistaken for a teacher. Which was really weird, because I wore, like, our school had uniforms. It's because, like, I had a coat on, so I guess they didn't see, like, the shirt. But, like, I basically, like, got stopped in the hall and were like, which class are you heading to? Like, this, we need, like, and I'm like, hey, but I'm going to my own class. I'm a student. I'm, like, baby. I'm, like, 15, bro. Isn't it wild that when you're a kid and you see, like, all those shows and everything about teenagers, they seem so much older? But now, like, at our age, it's like, you guys are all babies. I swear. Y'all ever have that thing where, like, you're getting spots in your eyes so you can't fucking tell if it's, like, the picture or your eyes tricking you?
I am currently suffering from that because of the grit that I'm doing my lettering in.
Oh, yeah, like that, it just kind of repeats the pattern in your eyes even when you look away.
No, you know that optical illusion where if you see a grid at the intersecting points of the grid,
you see
the
dots.
opposite color? Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
I'm getting that.
Optical illusions are very fascinating. Like, I mean, people, like, we have a blind spot that, like, a lot of people don't realize. It's different for different people, but it's just a point in your vision where you just can't see shit.
The one, like, right between the eyes?
I don't know, because I remember I had a book of optical illusions as a kid, and it's like, hey, hold this book to a certain distance, and it just disappears. I don't remember. It might be, like, right between your eyes kind of deal, because, like, I don't remember it being that close. I just remember, like, different people had different distances. Because, like, our nose is, like, one of those things that we're supposed to see all the time, but our brain just, like, writes it out.
Yep.
Like, that's why, like, with VR, they found that if they put a fake nose in the VR screen, you're less likely to get nauseous. Weird how bodies work.
Yep.
There we go. Yeah, I think for me, like, right now, since the contrast between this thing is kind of stark, like, my eyes keep wanting to say there's dark spots somewhere on it. I don't like that a lot. That's okay. I'm also trying to, like... I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I draw at, like, super high resolution.
I mean, I'll say that it's better than drawing at a small resolution, because if you then try to make it bigger, it's gonna artifact like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Because, like, I've seen my art reposted on different websites, and it'll be tagged with, like, absurd resolution. And I just think it's very funny.
Yeah, I probably have the same thing. It's just you try to like post a smaller version online rather than
The full.
Yeah, because I always figured that like if someone comes at me, it's like, oh, you stole it or something like that. It's like, well, I have the largest filed version of it, and there's no artifacting.
Well, then my question is, do you save the actual Clip Studio files by themselves?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do both.
I generally just save the file size, and like I think I have like a limit of like 5 years I'll delete it, because I'm like, I'm probably fine after that point. I don't think anyone's gonna come after like my old ass art.
I should do that. I'm very bad at going back and deleting old stuff, especially since there are some files that I never like turned into like actual ideas or pictures, and I'm like, oh, I like looking back.
Well, I'd say like you save those, but if it's like something you finished you're happy with. Alternatively, something I've seen done too is like they put them in a zip file, so if they ever need them, it's like there. I wasn't gonna render this to this extent, but I just kind of liked the colors because I don't usually use them.
Fair enough. I mean, Artfight is about like inspiration, right?
Hell yeah. I found this one account, and I'm pretty sure the dude isn't an artist because he had no like characters that were drawn, he had no references and all. For characters, it was just his face. And I thought that was kind of funny.
Fair enough.
Bruh, I just want, bruh, I just want a self-portrait.
Like, dead ass! And, like, I think he did have, like, one other quote-unquote character, but it was, like, a triangle. Like, with, like, nothing else. The funny thing is that, like, he did get, like, somebody who just drew his face, and I'm like, okay, you go, sir. The one that I am happy to be seeing going is a zip bomb.
Yeah, what is that?
What is that? No, but like, the one I'm happy to see doing well is the one, the dog shelter.
Mm-hmm.
They've been getting a lot of attention on their art fight, and I'm like, okay, that's good. I like that. You guys do not have to attack. You guys are already doing something with the dogs. I'm happy.
What was I gonna say? So I was talking to Ren yesterday. You know how I told you don't forget to send me the Digimon girl meme, right?
Right.
I realized there are some female Digimon that I do like. Witchmon.
Witchmon
really
is
like her
cool.
design.
I do
really
that.
like her design. I realize I have more preferences to like champions and ultimate females rather than megas.
Right.
So just questions like, I don't know, do you get to pick one or is it all assigned?
So, you basically give them a list of which Digimon you're okay with doing. And they'll go ahead and hit you with something on your list. So, like, you can also put, like, order of preference, more or less. Like, which Digimon, like, you really like, or which ones you're like, I mean, if I have to.
Like, I like Talmon.
Talmon is cool. Gosh, I've seen, like, the art for some of the ones in the Digigirls design this year, and they're so nice. I also just like being able to see, like, the work in progress for, like, all these artists, too.
Imagine it's all on like a private Discord or
Yeah.
document or something like that.
But, before the zine gets released, they usually do a call, like, hey, if anyone wants to post their works in progresses so we can do it behind the scenes. They'll put that call a lot.
Fair enough.
I never really save a lot of screenshots, so I always forget. I think this was my 3rd or 4th year doing it. I think it's my 3rd, because I am this is my 3rd, because I am 1 off of the... Because they've done 4 so far, and I just know I joined the 2nd year.
Fair. I do want to try zine work, honestly.
It's nice to do. You get to, like, interact with more people. It's just a matter of, like, some zines are very much... Like, I tend to, like, apply to zines if, like, the person has experience with them. And I've been a zine moderator once or twice, too.
My leg fell asleep!
Oh no, wake it up!
I mean, Foxtrot, she's not always streaming.
I don't stream a whole lot. It's mostly just because of my health. It's been, like, really shaky. And I got worse news at the doctor last week, so it's just... I like streaming. I wish I could do it more. But my body really says, yo, you thought?
Like, you're doing it out of, stubbornness, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes stubbornness is not enough to.
Yeah. Like, sometimes I'll literally wake up and I just deadass can't move.
Uh-oh.
That sounds bad.
It's not fun. I remember it happened one time that I woke up and I couldn't move my legs. I remember that one got me hospitalized for a bit and they couldn't figure out what was wrong. It's just the human body is so weird. Like, there's still a lot we don't really know about how, like, we function. Like, honestly, if biology wasn't biology, I'd be interested in it. Oh,
Fair enough.
Wait, no, that just... I don't know, I followed biology a little bit in high school, and I, of course... Actually, I think I dodged biology in college. Yeah, I avoided it at all costs in college. I was still forced to take chemistry because, of course, I had to know the chemistry of them rocks. But I avoided biology like the plague. Like, I feel like if I was, like, specifically animal biology, that would have been more interesting to me, but who knows?
Fair
But
enough.
Uni, humans are just animals.
Yeah, but, like, I'd rather know how, like, a platypus works, you get me?
Harry the platypus!
Exactly! I'd be making those jokes all the time! What was the other one? Frickin'... Like, I had to do, like, some environmental classes, too. For, just because, you know, it's just, they want you well-rounded and that kind of thing, and geology and environmental stuff usually overlaps a lot. And I just remember, like, having to download so many programs for, like, my environmental science class. And being like, I feel like this could have all been done in Excel. Which is something you never want to hear about a program. If Excel is looking like the better option.
Yeah.
What I do really wish my college had let me do, though, was actually pick my fucking electives.
Yeah, that pisses me off to no end.
Like, why? It's an elective! Why? It's in the name!
I think what pisses me off more about electives is, again, as you said, it's in the name. You elect these, but they're mandatory.
Exactly!
What the fuck do you mean elective then?
Don't call it that! And, like, if I get it, I have to take an elective for something, right? I get that, I accept that. But, why the hell does it have to be a specific elective? Again, you're defeating the point.
So the thing that pissed me off about electives is I was quote unquote I was over the moon when I'm like, oh hey, I have arts as an elective that I can pick. Took an art class. Was told I took the wrong art class. What the fuck do you mean I took the wrong art class? They're like, oh yeah, no. The art class that you were supposed to take for your elective is history of art.
Dude, they pulled the same shit with you as they did with me. The only art class I was allowed to take as an elective was also art history. I was so pissed.
I remember specifically switching because I wanted to. So I first started with Associates of Art,
Right.
and then I switched to advertising and graphic design, which allowed me to get as many art classes as I wanted.
Nice.
Now I know I should be really good at advertising, but I obviously was not paying attention to that half of my degree.
Understandable. Like, I think I would have, like, enjoyed a lot of my college experience more if I could have had classes that were away
That
from my
you
major.
actually gave a fuck about?
Yeah, like, and then also the fact that in college they still expect you to have yours, like, to do a bunch of other random shit. Like, Listen, I did really well in my philosophy class. That doesn't mean I feel like that was time well spent.
Yeah, I also don't feel like my philosophy class was time well spent.
I remember we got to watch The Truman Show. That was interesting. I just remember that, like, that class, like, nobody wanted to talk. So I'd feel bad for the professor, so I'd answer, but I was in the very back of the fucking room, so I'd have to shout it. But, like,
was interesting.
Like, it's just, like, one of those things that I'm like, okay, to an extent, I can understand. Like, okay, I'm just gonna use me as an example, geology major. Okay, I can understand why I needed to take chemistry. I can understand why I needed to take physics. I can understand why I need to take that. Even to an extent, I can understand why I needed to take English, right? Like I said, philosophy was one of the ones that I'm like, I don't know if I needed this. I had to do, like, a bunch of economics classes. Like, and if it was, like, something like real world, but it was, like, super, like, outside, like, big stuff, and I'm like, what? I'm never gonna be a stockbroker, bro.
I think for me... So, I was doing psychology, so history of art actually does make sense. And technically speaking, so does philosophy.
Right.
But, like, those... In that case, they're not electives.
They're relevant.
Yeah.
But then why are they called electives? I think that's still, like, my eternal hang-up, is, like, why are they called fucking electives then, bro?
Yeah.
I think my hang up on it isn't the why are they called electives. It's why do we... Like remove them being forced upon us where it's like, you need these specific electives for your fucking degree. Then they're not electives, are they, you motherfucker?
Yes.
Removing that, just removing that from the fucking picture. Why do we need electives?
The idea is to make
Like,
you...
I know it's to, like, shove more credits in there.
Yeah. It's to make you well-rounded. But I feel like they're already doing that with everything else they throw at you.
Like, I know it's to get us, like, the right credit number, and I'm just sitting here like, credits are retarded. The only thing that should matter is how good I am at the thing that I'm setting out to do.
Like, I get the credit thing.
I fucking hate degrees.
I get the credit thing, but only if it's, like, you're always doing something relevant. Like, that should be, like, the goal, right? Like, there were times I was too tired to do, like, my geology stuff, because my other classes were, like, a much heavier workload. And I feel like that kind of defeats the, the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, this is entirely me just bitching about having to do, walking. But the college I went to was not built with people in mind.
Not even cripples like me in mind. People in general.
Yes! Goodness gracious, my friend who went to a different college, she's like, "Oh yeah, our buses will take us to pretty much every building on campus. It'll drive us right there." And I'm like, "Oh, cool. The closest my thing will get me, I'm still gonna have to climb 2 miles, and half of that's gonna be uphill."
Oh.
It's funny because I don't know if did yours guys or was it done by the time you guys got English. Had it started by the times you guys got there that they were renting out mobility scooters to get across campus?
No, it hadn't started.
Not mobility scooters like the ones you see at a supermarket. Basically, these are just literally motorized scooters. The idea is you rent them, you get where you're going, you leave it where you left, where you stopped, somebody else can pick it up later. That was the idea.
No.
They had it when I was there. I tried it once and holy fuck, those things go way too fast. I almost fell several times. That I had to be okay, this is not worth it. It is not worth it if I break my fucking legs.
Yeah.
But the other thing is you'd see them all over campus and people would obviously people are in a rush or whatever. They would just throw it super haphazardly onto the ground, so then it becomes a tripping hazard.
Oh.
By the time I graduated, they were kind of phasing it out. But I still don't think it was a good idea. I feel there's better options.
I imagine the camp or your college school was a lot larger than ours. I don't think ours was necessarily you could walk everywhere within relative.
Yeah.
Within I think the only time you'll have a hard time is if you were literally on one end of the campus, going all the way to the other side of the campus.
Right.
And I don't think it was really that bad. You have to.
It wasn't that bad. I actually had a class like that.
Nah.
I did have a class where it's one end of the campus to the all other end of the campus. And I was yeah, it's good.
I had to specifically make sure I didn't do any of that on accident. Just because of all the ups and downs, literally just walking anywhere had.
Was yours super vertical as well?
Yes.
Because I know ours had
Oh wait, I'm on the ends, not the H's. Yeah.
It was very vertical. Everything was vertical. Or then down, and then up. And I think I've told you guys before of the frickin' Heart Attack Hill.
Yeah, you told us about Heart Attack Hill.
It's the fact, because I mentioned it to my aunt, and she's like, "Oh, I know that," and I'm like, "Oh, so this has been known for a while." People have known for a while how brutal this stupid thing is.
Oh, that's bad. I had my food ready. I left my plate there if you want.
Thank you.
I think what my campus probably could have done is just open itself more, so it's not it really feels it's kind of a crater kind of formation. So, you have all these buildings and everything up, and then you kind of go down towards the middle of the campus. Not fun. Yeah, we had fucking buses to take us places, but they were freaking never close enough to really be worth it,
Yeah.
Something I think that could have also helped is let students rent out golf carts maybe, or have them going through the school. I know some schools do that. They'll
That's
just
the first I've heard.
cause
That's the first I've heard as well.
I thought it was common because, I think I mentioned I did, like, a lot of competitions in the middle and high school, so we went to, like, a lot of colleges across everywhere. So a lot of the time we'd, like, run into a student and they're like, oh yeah, I'm taking this golf cart to class. You kids want to ride? And I'm like, damn, okay. Funny note on that, I got left behind because I fell off of one time, and they didn't realize I fell off until they got to their destination.
That fucking would happen to you.
I'm trying to picture you falling off and you not making it sound loud enough for them to realize.
You want to know what makes it worse? So, like, you've seen a golf cart. You know, like, it has, like, the 2 seats in the front and then the 2 facing back? Somebody was fucking with me in the back when I fell! And they didn't say anything! They didn't say shit, so they just get there and they're like, oh, hey, yo, where are you, Nico? And, like, obviously, I was, like, in middle school. I didn't have a fucking phone. And I'm in, like, this freaking college campus. I don't know where shit is. I, like, distinctly remember, like, the good thing is I didn't fall on concrete. That's, like, the good thing. I fell on grass. But I just distinctly remember, like, rolling down and being like, huh, guess this is my life now. I do kind of miss those days, though. Getting to do competitions and travel.
Fair enough.
It was stressful, but, like, it was also a lot of fun.
I imagine.
And I remember the bus trips alone were a lot of fun. Because we got into all sorts of antics. You know, we were, like, doing, like, fucking 12-hour bus rides. There we go. I think I made a short about it on my old channel, but there was a time that one of the, like, of course, because they had to, they would separate the girls and the boys on different buses.
Mm-hmm.
And so what happened one time is that the boys' bus broke down.
Oh.
Yeah. And frickin', I think I've said it before, like, my school was a bit sexist. Well, a lot sexist. But they were planning on having...
I have words to say, but I'm not sure I'm allowed to.
Perhaps not now. But,
Later.
Yeah. But what their plan was to leave the girls at a hotel and then only take the guys to the competition.
What?
Yeah.
Then why take the girls at all?
Because, like,
That's a waste of gasoline!
No, it's because we broke down on the way to the competition. Like, we were halfway there. So, their plan was to just ditch us while the bus got fixed. Like, they already told us it was going to take, like, the weekend. And then the guys would go to competition, and then we'd meet back when they were coming back. The flip side of this is fucking... The guys in this, like, in our team... Like, it was, like, a lot of, like, people. They were not nearly as good as, like, at their topics as the girls were. Like, it was, like, the girls were always the top of the class. So it felt, like, extra insulting? You know? What ended up happening is that, like, because, like, obviously, like, we had parents who were chaperoning. The parents were like, bitch, you ain't leaving us! So, we basically all went in the same bus, and you could feel that thing was struggling. And we, like, I don't remember how the school got another bus so quickly, but we managed to get everybody there. Still remember that, like, holy shit. Let's see, I don't know how I feel about this lighting. I remember that too, because when our bus went down, I got my chocolate chip cookies stolen.
Oh.
My aunt has sent me some, and we stopped at a Denny's and somebody stole them. Still a little bitter about that.
Fair enough.
Because she makes super good, like, they're so good. Let's keep it a little darker. Yeah, it's okay. And then I can just go ahead and add a bit more lightning on here. Oh, that looks okay, that looks okay. Like, I hate whenever I get indecisive with, like, something I'm working on. Like, in my heart, I know that it should be fine, but my brain wants to go, no, you must be perfectionist about this.
Kill that part of your brain.
I've been working on that.
But it's looking good, Uni. It looks good.
Yay!
I'm a little distracted from art right now because, like, I just finished eating and my belly is like, bleh.
Your belly's throwing a riot.
A little.
I hate
I
it.
did not like the bread.
What's wrong with bread? Bread's great.
Oh no, I like bread. It's just
No,
that
but I'm
it's
like,
not
why
really-
is your stomach being a bitch about it?
Oh, because I ate 4 slices with hot dogs on it. So,
Oh, I got you.
I'm starting to realize why you shouldn't really use loaf bread so much on hot dogs as hot dog bread.
It's filling.
Yeah, it's a lot more filling than actual hot dog bread.
Yeah. Like, I'm the weirdo who eats my hot dog. Oh my god, what happened? Oh my god, what did I hit? Why did, like, so many of my, like, toggles go off? What? Okay, we're good. No, cause, like, the bread for hot dogs I know isn't, like, as thick, like, cause of course, like, you have hot dog eating competitions, those are a thing.
Yeah, okay, I'm proud of how I did my lettering.
Oh, yay! Is it the kanji or just regular script?
It's regular, it's calligraphy, and it's kanji.
Nice, a mix.
I mean, you can come look.
Let me go light. Dude. Oh, that does look nice. Oh, I do see what you mean about the optical illusion dots, though.
Yeah, they're about to go away.
Look clean.
Well, I do that so I can trade. I heard someone be like, if you want to improve your art, improve your handwriting.
Really? Well, I guess that would help you with the strokes.
Yeah, and also, obviously, the kanji is there. The not kanji, the hiragana and katakana are there so I can keep them in my brain.
So you don't forget them.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I am happy with this.
The grid exists so that I can be consistent on my letter sizes.
So that you're not like big H, big A.
Yeah.
Why am I not allowed to move my guy?
And having your letters be consistent is very much a. It's very much a.
Apadabadabada.
It's from when I was in architecture in high school.
I got you. Where you have to keep that stuff very neat.
Your letters have to be consistent in size. They have to be consistently legible. Doctors!
Shit. That does get a lot of people killed each year.
You've told me about this, but you never explained.
Oh, people getting the wrong prescription. Like, if you can't, pharmacists are generally pretty good about...
Is this no wax or on wax?
It's like, they can get a prescription mixed up, and you can have a case where, like, oh, the patient wasn't supposed to have that prescription, it made a problem worse. Or it could be like, oh, this person isn't getting, like, their heart medication now because they couldn't fucking read the handwriting. Like, as you can imagine, it's not as much of a problem now that a lot of stuff is, digital. But, like, back, like, for a while there, it was, like, a problem. That
Doctor,
heavenly glow.
Doctor, would it Would it kill you to write in a legible manner?
Yes.
You don't understand. Ever since I became a doctor, my writing became unlegible. I used to have such clean handwriting until the doctoring.
So, from what I understand, the handwriting suffers due to how much notes they have to take and how quickly they must do it. That's what happens.
I can believe it.
So my shit post of a word was actually accurate.
Yes.
I used to
Literally.
have such beautiful handwriting until the doctoring happened.
Literally. Well, more like till med school happened.
Yeah, the doctoring.
The doctoring. I had a friend who was gonna go to med school, but like she was actually doing a lot of shadowing while still in high school. But what ended up happening is when she got to college, she majored in like Latin American studies. And she was planning to go to get her medical degree from after that.
Uh-huh.
Well, like, technically speaking, with med school, you can major in whatever you want, right? What ended up happening is she really liked Latin American studies, and she just completely changed her major. Like, her, like, life plans y todo. And last I heard from her, she was trying to get her pilot license. So...
Bruh.
she's been side questing.
Hopefully she
Very
got it.
heavily.
I thought it was very funny. Like, she told me that, and I'm like, pilot? Like flying a plane? And she's like, yeah! And I'm like, why?
How'd you get here?
How, like, honestly, how did you get here? Because before that, I had heard she'd gone to work at, like, a plasma center. So I'm just like, how did we get from point A to point C?
Fair. And now you're trying to go to like point G.
Yeah, exactly. like that's why I'm saying, like, she's been side questing.
Well, at least you can't say she's not dedicated. She's really looking for that G spot.
Oh no!
God damn it! I used G randomly and you turned it.
How could you? Degenerate.
You married into
Yes.
this comedy.
Yes, I did, but we're on Uni's channel and she's say so, Ren.
That's a fucking lie, and we all know it.
Say so in heavy quotes. I am not as sus as I could be, but I'm also not pure.
I am also not as sus as I could be.
Like, even, like, I know I curse a lot on my channel, but, like, even this is, like, toned down. Just because, like, I never, like, understand how YouTube's rules handle it, you know? Oh.
Yeah, fair.
Most of a book isn't dialogue, it is descriptive text. It's funny you mentioned that, Foxtrotes. You know what's a trend going on with readers nowadays? Young
What?
readers?
Not being able to read?
Well, there's that. But, like, people, like, closer to our age, but, like, kind of the vibe that they peaked in high school, and they want to have something cool about themselves, so they say they read a lot. A lot of them openly admit to not reading prologues and epilogues in a book.
That's retarded.
Hello.
Too.
Basically, they're like, if it was important, it would be in the book. And I'm like,
The prologue is like the most important thing because it tells you the thing that's gonna happen.
yeah, but like they literally will say like, well, I don't read the prologue of a book, I won't read the epilogue. If it was important, it would be in the book. But the thing is, it's in the fucking book!
So I will disagree obviously on the prologue. The epilogue I can kind of agree with. It's dumb to skip it because it lets you know how the character's going after the adventure.
Yeah, it has
And
a purpose.
that's marginally important if you cared about the character enough.
Yes, that wasn't the only stupid thing I found out about, like, because it's specifically, like, quote-unquote book talk. So people who, like, talk about reading online through TikTok. The other thing that,
I thought book talk was just women fawning over fucking fawning over erotica and pretending like they're better than the normal visual media people.
that is part of it, But, like, consider, like, that as, like, the base. This is something that's also happening, like, wider in, like, different book talk communities. Is people admitting they don't read prose. They only read the dialogue.
I forget the definition of the word prose.
Anything that isn't dialogue.
That's... I'm sorry. The mental anguish is horrendously high.
It drives me insane. I found out about this going on, and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? And they're like, it's not important. We just want to skip to the important stuff. That's the dialogue. It's boring. And I'm like, what the fuck are you on about?
What if, like, fucking John Edwards Chucklefuck dies in the middle of non-dialogue? In a fucking, like, back alley where no one can fucking comment about it.
Exactly! It's, like, so absurd to me that people are like this. And they'll be like, oh yeah, I read, like, 10 books this month. And I'm like, the fuck you didn't! Like, honestly! Like, oh my goodness gracious! It's like, and they get, like, they're proud of it. Because they're reading insane amounts of books a year. Like, basically, a lot of people on, like, quote-unquote book talk have gamified reading. So because they've gamified it, they've, like, ripped out basically the point of reading, and they come up with these crazy shortcuts. Because they're like, everything else isn't important.
There is no meta to reading. There is a meta to writing, but there is no meta to reading.
Exactly! They're very different things.
The meta to writing is start at the end.
Figure out your ending, and then... I've seen it before, like, figure out your ending, figure out your middle, and then figure out your start. Because, another, like, writer I saw put it like, hey, make a timeline out of every single event you want to happen in your story. In the past, and, like, before the story, in the future, whatever. And after you have that timeline written down, pick a point to start your story, now that you know where everything is. I think that's good advice, but it doesn't matter if it's good advice if it's just
I think the meta that my brain was following was the start at the end, start at the beginning, and figure out the middle.
Right, which also makes sense. Why am I suddenly not
you want to know you want to know how it's gonna end, because that gives you what you're working towards.
Right.
But you also want to know where you're starting. And generally speaking, the beginning is, like, figure out who your character actually is. That will help you write your character in a consistent manner.
Exactly. Also, a quick thing. Ninja, have you ever had this happen where you just can no longer move a layer?
Huh.
I am trying to grab, and the layer is not locked. I am trying to grab the PNG of this Pachirisu and move it, but I cannot. It's just moving the ruler.
I have had that happen,
using the wrong
but
thing to move.
What?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me try to get.
I have had that specific issue happen to me. I couldn't fix it, so I just fucking restarted the art program, and then it worked for no reason.
Trying to look at your.
But it might be a different issue.
So I have move layer selected. This is not.
Okay. The mode you're on is wrong.
Oh.
Look at the tool property.
Oh! When did that get switched?
I don't know.
When you accidentally clicked something and a million things went off.
Honestly, this thing is, like, really like to be nitpicky where you clicky. I don't know, I just wanted to ramble about the shit I found about people, like, reading nowadays, because it's fucking insane. And then you have the fact that, like, so many people are releasing, like, AI books. Like, books completely written by AI.
I mean, I am somehow more okay with the AI books than the, boy, I sure am glad I have the Hallmark Channel for $5.99.
That one is still absolutely insane that people are slipping that shit in now. Like,
I am more okay with the AI book than fucking, I'm just gonna read an an ad read in the middle. I'm just gonna write in an ad read now.
Like, even in, like, the past, where all you, like, the only real media was reading, I feel like that would have never flown, you know?
Even then, they weren't that shameless.
Exactly, that's why I'm just like, what the fuck? And, like, there are technically ways you could, like, do a stupid-ass ad read like that without it being as much of an ad read. You just be like, oh, yeah, hi, I watched the Hallmark channel because I was depressed. I feel that at least says something, because people know what Hallmark means. It's like a lot of like cheesy stuff. So you can still technically excuse it as a way to explain this aspect of the character, right? They find comfort in that kind of cheesy stuff. I feel like you could make that stupid kind of ad read work. That isn't just saying how much the subscription costs.
Fair.
I think one of the ones that it was a high school teacher. He said it wasn't. It was definitely an ad that was put inside of a movie,
Right.
and I think it was some fucking apocalypse movie. I don't remember which one he said,
Right.
because he did say it by name, but it was a man traveling with his child. I don't remember if it was son or daughter. But they come across a fucking vending machine. He puts money into the vending machine, gets a Coca-Cola out of it, and then gives it to the child. And the child's like, chugs it down, and then that loud, ah. And it's like, that's a good ad, because holy shit, it's refreshing in this fucking day and age.
And like the thing is, like, it can again like
Fucking
tell
world
you stuff.
ended.
Yeah.
The what?
It, like I said, it's one of those things that can actually tell you about the setting, right? Like, there are ways to do good ads in media, but I swear people never do.
Like, I think the issue with ads nowadays is that they all come off as very, YouTube.
Oh no! I think I know what you mean, you're right.
Raid Shadow Legends! Not sponsored. Do not play Raid Shadow Legends unless they're paying us.
Honestly! Frickin'. What was the other one that I hear?
But
Like,
they're
World
always
of
so
Tanks!
Yeah, World of Tanks.
World of Tanks, Raid Shadow Legends, and whatever the fuck else is popular at the moment.
NordVPN.
NordVPN!
No, and then you
No,
have,
like-
like, the fucking shit with Honey.
Yeah, oh god.
I haven't heard of Honey in fucking forever.
Well, it's dead.
Yeah! You heard what happened to it, right?
They were caught scamming people or something.
Heavily!
Yeah. Why would anyone want to use it after that?
People still, like, Honey still exists, and I've seen one or two people still sponsored by them, but I'm just like, they'll get a comment explaining what happened, and the person will make a video after, like, I did not know that, I do not endorse this, I'm saying fuck them now.
I don't actually know what they did. I just heard scams.
So, effective, like, you remember, like, what Honey was in essence, right?
Basically, it scraped the internet for coupons.
Yeah, exactly. So the idea was that you would go ahead and get a YouTuber's link. You would click the YouTuber's link. They would take you to Honey. You would sign up and all that stuff. So the first thing with that is people noticed that when you clicked the link, it would change from like the YouTuber's link like as the page was loading to being non-affiliate. So just straight through Honey. So the YouTuber was losing out on the money, so they never got paid for you actually buying something from there. The other thing was a lot of the time it would be like, hey, no coupons available. And then it would just like, it would give you like an additional charge for like using their service to look for it.
Oh.
Gross.
It was super
Yeah, no,
scummy.
I knew, all I knew was scam.
Yeah.
That's it. I was never given the rundown of how scam.
It sucks because it scammed, like, obviously users, but it also scammed the YouTubers they were partnering with.
Well, I am extra angry with Honey now because they scammed JonTron, and I like JonTron.
Like, it good. I haven't seen much of him just because, like, I don't generally like his content. But I do remember he has probably one of the best Firework by Katy Perry covers.
He does. So the thing about JonTron is his content is very Well, nowadays his content is, oh god, he uploaded. What the fuck?
He's back from the void.
Yeah, he's back from the void. But a lot of his content nowadays is kind of just, look at this silly shit I found. Isn't that funny?
No, I am not grounded. I am big girl. I'll fight you.
I'm not gonna lie. I think my favorite one from JonTron was him being upset at him being upset at the fact that companies are going minimalist.
Ugh.
And his big the one that pissed him off, like it gave him the big mad, was Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts rebranded? I haven't been there in forever.
It's just Dunkin' now.
It's no longer Dunkin' Donuts. It's Dunkin'.
That's lame. And yeah, Markiplier called Honey being bad from like the get-go.
Yeah,
like years
I think
before
that's
this.
another probably reason why it kind of died quicker, because Markiplier technically has a large reach.
Well, here's
And
the
he did
thing.
make a video on it.
He called it out before any of this happened by like a good 2 years.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
I
like
saw that.
people were still like buying it up until then.
Oh yes, no, but when it like blew out,
He also made a video on it.
Yeah.
he made a video about it, talked about it, and stuff like that.
Right.
He made a video about it, and I believe one of his things was like, I fucking called it. I fucking called it.
I think he did. I don't honestly, like, for some reason the algorithm doesn't give me Markiplier content very much anymore. But I did used to watch him a lot when I was younger.
I don't like his content as much as I used to. But every once in a while, there'll be something that he does that I'm like, that was a fucking banger.
Did anyone actually get any form of discount with Honey? Blue is asking. I got $1 off one time. And basically,
No.
I saw how little it was to offer, and I'm like, okay, this isn't worth being annoying in my background. You can go away now.
I think the one that I will say is, and it's gonna be a weird one because people fucking have really mixed reactions. I used to hate fucking PewDiePie's content. Nowadays I like his new content.
It's
I mean,
because, like, he's doing
He
stuff...
doesn't really do content that much.
He pretty much retired, and when he does stuff, it's a lot more... Like, he does collabs whenever he does stuff, but he doesn't really post on his channel anymore.
Isn't
Yeah.
he doing Among Us now?
He might be. I know one big YouTuber is.
People got angry at him because like, oh, you're undermining artists. I'm like, he's doing exactly what artists do. He said he liked manga and therefore he started drawing.
Exactly. You know, actually...
Why are you guys so salty about the fact that he's drawing?
So actually, fun fact, you know how a lot of people like to complain that, like, if somebody outside of Japan does, like, manga, they're, like, insulting it or whatever?
Yeah.
Japan actually has an awards season for specifically non-Japanese manga artists.
Oh, that's neat.
They have, like, their own thing where they, like, show, like, hey, we dig what you're doing, guys. Because, it's really cool, honestly. We used to be so mad about as kids about Pi ruining YouTube. Little did we know that would be the good days before the darkness, before the beast. Oh my god, Blue, you are right.
Yeah.
Like, PewDiePie certainly created a certain atmosphere of YouTube and really changed YouTube really heavily. But, like, back then, YouTube was, like, gamers.
Yeah.
Like, PewDiePie turned YouTube from post random shit to play video games. Okay, cool. I appreciate it because I like video games, but I can understand how it's annoying to other people.
Who were, like, doing different stuff.
I didn't, and while PewDiePie did do, for lack of better terms, Fred Burger, because his brand was loud and kind of obnoxious, but that's what made him entertaining.
Like, it was just, like, again, not, like, somebody I was really interested in. He did a lot of Minecraft stuff in the day, right?
No.
Like,
No, Minecraft is a more recent thing.
okay,
Yeah,
because
it was when he toned down, funny enough.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember much about him. I just remember trying to, like, watch a few of his videos when I was younger and not really caring for it.
Let me put it. Okay, let me tell you what the peak of PewDiePie was back then. Amnesia: The Dark Descent, Slender: The 8 Pages.
I don't think I ever.
I'm not
actually
gonna
watched
list
those.
more than that. That was it.
I still think to this day I haven't actually seen a playthrough of those.
Fair.
There's actually a lot of games I like want to go through. Like something I debated playing on the channel was Darkwoods because I heard good things about it. I got it on the Switch for like $2, but it drove me absolutely crazy. Like I get like it's a difficult game, but it's one of those difficult games that gets frustrating way too quickly if you have a bad start to your run.
Darkwoods? I've never heard of it.
It's basically a top-down horror game. So you're literally, like, not only top-down, it's literally, you're looking at the top of characters' heads. So it's, like, a really interesting, like, perspective. It is a very hard game because you have basically your little house during the day, and during the day you're supposed to get, like, gear and whatever, because at night you get attacked by shit. But
I remember it.
yeah. But, like, the overall goal is, of course, to, like, actually
Survive.
escape the... You have to escape the woods, and to escape the woods, you have to progress the plot. Progress the plot, you need to start going to more and more dangerous areas and making those your home bases. The game is also really stingy on how much, like, items it gives you to do anything. So if you die once and lose everything, it is, like, impossible to start again on that save file.
Fair.
So
I
I just
agree
got annoyed.
Fair. I agree with Blue. Pewds never made YouTube bad. It was his fans.
I mean, that's the case
it was,
for, like...
it was very much PewDiePie's fans.
That's
Also,
the
I
case
don't-
with
I
so
don't
many
think-
characters, though.
I don't think PewDiePie was associated with FNAF as much as Mark was.
It,
Yeah,
like,
no, Mark, the peak of FNAF was Markiplier.
yeah.
Pewds did play FNAF, but it was very much a kind of a non-thing.
It wasn't, like, he didn't, like, get, obviously, the title of king of... Because I believe
I am the
Markiplier...
king of Five Nights at Freddy's!
I believe Markiplier, didn't he actually pop off because of Five Nights at Freddy's? Like, he was
Yes,
way
Yes.
smaller?
yes.
Yeah. I know that they wanted...
He
oh,
was
go ahead.
also the first one to complete the 2020, the 420
No.
mode.
Yeah,
No, he
because,
He was not the first.
No?
really? I thought he
no.
was the first too.
There was a user named Big Bug who did it first.
Oh, I got you. Maybe, I guess, like, the biggest YouTuber who first did it, then.
Yes, biggest YouTuber probably.
He was okay. Then he was the most recognized for it.
Yeah. Because, like, I remember Scott Cawthon didn't even believe that mode was beatable.
yeah.
Yeah, Scott Cawthon didn't believe it was beatable.
Which is endlessly funny to me. Like, that guy had no idea his game was gonna pop off as much as it did.
Like he made it as a shitpost because he had made a different game, and someone said, "Wow, that beaver looks fucking terrifying."
They look like fucked up Chuck E. Cheese animatronics, and he was like, alright, bet.
Bet I'll do it. And then those fucked up Chuck E. Cheese animatronics got sexualized to hell and back.
Insane to me.
Yeah. That's God, the downfall of game theory. Yeah.
Wait! I have the furries here. I can ask a question I've been meaning to ask for a very long
Uh-huh.
time. Is Bear Catmon qualify as a furry?
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you!
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Who told you no?
Sorry. I didn't pay attention too much to what Uni said because I read what Blue said. I apologize. What did you say, Uni?
Oh, does Bear Catmon count as a furry? Oh, that's why Balloon Boy was named that, huh?
Yes.
Yes. I would say that Bear Catmon does count as a furry, yes.
Right?
I don't know. Like, I guess she's on the furry scale, just not very high.
Like, for me, it's the fact that her mask covers her eyes. That's like,
Okay.
Let me put it to you this way. If I am not wearing a full fursuit, but I'm still wearing the ears and tail, am I a furry?
yeah, exactly. That was like generally the logic I had, because they were like, "Are you like?" I was telling the guys, like, "Are you saying everybody with a raccoon tail hat is a furry?" And I'm like, "No, because they don't wear it on like they don't wear it over their eyes to where it becomes like a mask, you know?" Yes, thank you, Blue.
Bear Catmon is more furry than a girl who just had cat ears, and people still call that furry. Yeah.
Fair.
Like people will look at the fucking Nekomimis and be like, "That's a furry,"
Not quite.
but then they will look at Bear Catmon and be like, "No."
So you know what would probably actually solidify it? If we see concept art and if she has ears under the helmet.
Honestly, but like, isn't the thing with Digimon that like anything under their outfits isn't modeled? Like, they asked like what's under Angemon and Angewomon's helmets? Nothing.
Yeah, but some people still draw concept art of what they
True.
think might be under it.
Ancient
Just so that
peoples
you
were
can help-
hard furries, bro.
Yeah, the ancients were definitely. They weren't
So the
called
ancient
furries
people-
back then. Yeah, but they were definitely furries.
You mean the people who made a Nubian jackal and then put a fucking human body on it?
Like, there are so like being furry is like so like a big thing of a lot of like ancient civilizations. Obviously, like Ninja said, it wasn't called that, but I mean that's true. Ludomon is one that comes to mind, Blue. But like you look at like a lot of ancient civilizations, they had some form of anthropomorphized animals to like, yeah. It's just like Egypt is like the most well known, but if you look at like Mesopotamia, there was a lot of examples.
I would like to just point very, very much point at just the Aztecs and
Yeah.
the fact that, like, yes, it was used for camouflage, but it was like specifically for their warriors, the jaguar pelts,
Exactly.
and that they believed that wearing it gave them the power of a jaguar.
Yeah,
And
that's
really,
horrifying.
how far is that from somebody saying that my fursuit helps me feel better around people? It's the same idea. Where's that college class? I wish I had that college class for my anthropology thing, bro. Gosh. I imagine there is a lot of, like, interesting stuff you could find out if you, like, focused on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. I want to keep on drawing, but my fingers being stupid.
Listen, humanity has always been humanity. What was one of the first, like, oldest, artifacts we have found? It was basically a
It
naked
was
lady.
either a rock dildo or a fucking. It was either a rock dildo or a fucking like you said, the naked lady.
Yeah, like
or
a
a
Venus.
fucking cave painting of boobs.
Exactly! Exactly! And then what else is super common back then? Fucking furries. Humans have always been humans.
Yeah, humans have always been.
It's honestly kind of comforting, isn't it?
Yeah. We just. Now it's more easily recordable.
Exactly. Now, like, we have much more documentation of it. But we have always been furries. And liking women with big tits.
Meow.
I'm looking. She's cute.
Oi, monsieur? Show. Wait, hold on. Trying to open the thingy. Where are you at? There you at.
When there was a guy in ancient Africa drawing a picture of a buff
Nice.
bird man, his friends caught him, so. Oh! I know what he's referencing.
I want to make a guess that more than one religion started that way.
I mean, he's talking about Egypt.
Wait, dead ass? Yeah, that's funny.
And granted, he's being
Right, facetious.
He's being, yeah, but like he bets that that's how it essentially started.
I wouldn't be surprised, is the thing. Like I said, humans have always been humans.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people alive nowadays who would have started a religion some 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
What is that? That
I mean-
freaking history of the world video? Like, hey, you could start a religion out of this. I do not like how that looks.
But you want to know what's like? I'm being hesitant about Bear Catmon.
Why?
About being furry. Is that the fact that on her mask you can actually see parts of it, like showing the face, like a little bit of the face under.
Right.
Like, I mean, yes, in a way she's being furry in the sense of like dressing up like an animal, but I don't know if it's like if you drew it and put it on a furry website, they would count as furry. Does that make sense?
I think I get you. It's because, like, the other thing is, like, she's also furry by association.
I guess that's true.
Because, like, her Prevos.
Prevo, and then her name is Bearcat.
I am wondering what they'll do for her Mega.
Yeah.
I drew this on the wrong
The
layer!
latest arc has ended.
I drew it on the wrong layer, oh god.
Oh.
It's okay.
Your Highness, you have to stop drawing. Why? Wrong layer.
Okay, I think I fixed it. Okay, we good. We're good. We're good.
Right, I finished my drawing.
Let me see.
You can eat food now.
Nice.
Congratulations, you may now consume the nutrition.
Okay, actual question.
Yeah,
How do the boobs look?
That's pretty good.
they look good.
Okay.
Hey, Ren, you wanna rub? You know, in my brain that sounded weird, but you have a on your finger.
Yes, I will rub. I will go rub your digit.
You broke your finger?
No, it's I think one of my pointer
Feels the digit.
oh, my index.
Right?
Pointer is the end of the digit.
Oh, the pointer finger. Ah, okay. Well, the pointer finger is kind of walking up.
Oh, I hate that.
For you.
And like, I it was soft. Nothing seems to really be helping it.
Don't worry, I'll turn it off for you.
This is funny enough, actually kind of works. Ow!
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Keep on going. You know I imagine, considering especially what happened lately, but you're keeping that on the download
Because
because
Yuki doesn't want spoilers.
yeah.
Choyosh? Did you
Oh,
know that
okay.
our Hatsune Miku vocal covers of Undertale music? There's a lot.
I mean,
There's a Hatsune Miku vocal cover of literally anything in existence.
almost anything in existence, as long as it makes sound.
Right? Like, you can have Miku do anything. She is, a vocal synthesizer.
Look, all I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised if someone were making an entirety of both the Being movie and the Shrek movie with Hatsune Miku.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, you know what oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I
Um,
stumbled
yeah.
on the other day is a YouTube channel where they completely remade Toy Story 3 with real toys.
Ah,
That was interesting.
interesting.
Right?
I can't say that out loud, but oh.
No, I do.
Well, that does not look right. What did I do to you? Look at the little guy. I do love seeing, like, these altered Pokemon designs a lot. I wish, like, Pokemon would, like, try something like this, but I just know if they did, it'd be, like, a pay thing.
Here's the thing. Pokemon won't do it because that's the reason you don't have a Skype on.
Yeah. Freaking the other thing is... Yeah, I went very dumb-eyed. Have you guys heard of PokeFarm?
Maybe.
It's like a browser-based Pokemon hatching game.
No.
So, you said Pokefarm, and all I could think of was the Nintendo Wii Pokefarm channel.
The Pokemon Ranch?
Yeah,
Pokemon Ranch, yeah.
which was basically a glorified look into your feeds with the Pokemon are actually interacting with each other, which made it really cute. And
Right.
then Pokemon never brought it back.
Yeah, because they murdered it. It was also one of the only ways you could get a Mew back in the day.
Yeah.
The only reason I mentioned PokeFarm is because, since it was like a fan-made game, they did have a bunch of like really wild Pokemon designs that they could do, like Halloween variants, like holiday variants, all that kind of stuff. I don't know, I just remembered it. I used to spend a lot of time on there.
I don't know.
But like literally the only thing you could do is hatch eggs, and the way to hatch eggs more is to go to people's accounts and click things for like hours.
Oh, so it was a glorified Neopet,
Yeah!
but Pokemon.
But guys, we're Pokemon. We can't be giving the fans what they want. Then they'll start expecting things of us.
Like I said, it was fan-made, so like they did have a little bit more freedom.
Kind of sometimes.
Then they also had like Fakeamons too. They also had like a line of Pokemon that were like Apocalypse variants.
Oh.
Hold up, I kind of want to look those up. I'm actually curious if Pokemon Farm is still up. It is still up!
Good for them.
PokeFarm Q. Yeah, it has technically a new website. Yippee! Actually, does my account still around? It has been over 90 days since you last logged in. Aw. Yay! Okay, yeah, I'm still here. Yippee! Oh goodness gracious. Oh goodness
Like,
gracious.
that I recently went back into my Neopet account.
That's
and
like
I'm
how
like,
this
holy
feels.
Yeah. I think it was like it was over 10 years that I stopped.
Alright. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah. In a hot minute. And then
Honest.
They're not Sony. They want the fans from their account to be off for 3 months.
You know that
Yeah.
freaking, speaking of Neopets, they're doing a collab with Fortnite.
what?
Right? I was shooketh.
That format really has no fucking standards.
Fortnite has literally been the horror of collabing. Isn't it?
Oh my god, I forgot I organized my shinies by their color. Why did I have so many shiny Ninetales?
You
1,
like
2, 3.
Voltic.
Yeah! God, this website is... Oh god, this makes me feel old. Because they also had custom, like, megas. Damn, this sends me back.
I just like your like you just being like, huh, why do I have so many Voltic?
Gee, I wonder! Not like I like them or something.
Totally not like your favorite version
Pokemon.
of a Pokemon.
It's the fact that I was more so surprised I had so many shinies of it. Yeah, it says I had found 89 shinies.
How many of them were Voltics?
Apparently a lot, I imagine. Whatever, I'm dropping this in Mod Voice chat in case y'all ever want to check this place out. Just because, like, I do like the designs.
Okay,
I remember that is, like, why I started playing it.
time to take a look. You're not logged in. Do I have to be?
No, you shouldn't have to. You should be able to just look at shit. Is it being a bitch? cool. I was just like remembering them.
Fair.
A group of huskies is called a drama. That sounds about right. I feel like that's a name anyone who's met a husky would agree to. Huskies are like such cute creatures. I really like them as dogs, but like I could never own one.
You live in a fucking hot place. Why would you torture the husky that way?
There are so many people who own huskies around here. It's really sad.
What did you grab?
Like, it's certainly nothing I would ever do. But it's also the fact that they make so much noise.
I see what you mean by you just click things, because they have a demo, and I'm just clicking it, and I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? And I'm like, oh wait, this is a demo.
You're just clicking. The game is literally click, click.
I know that.
That's how you... Because, like, the only way you can really get Pokemon is to hatch eggs. And then... Like, because that's how you get, like, any Pokemon. It's cool, because they all have unique eggs that they designed. But then also, like, sometimes you can get them at, like, the shelter. Like, it's basically a place to adopt Pokemon people deleted because they didn't want to deal with them anymore. Because they didn't want them taking the space.
Fair enough. I mean, I wanted to my Neopet. I wanted to give it, like, put it in the shelter.
Right.
They're like, we're not doing that right now. So I'm like, okay, well, if I remember, I'll come back and try to put you in there again. Cause
So you don't have to be here without me.
well, I imagine someone who's actually paying attention more to the website might
They'll
find
want
it
to.
interesting that they have there is a pet that it's basically in its beginning stages, because I was a very terrible pet owner as a child,
Right.
but it's like over 10 years old.
Damn, I had a Neopets account, but I honestly got bored of it so fast.
Oh, yeah, Neopets was very bad.
It's because, like, it was good for a while, but then they got bought out by a big company.
I like collecting Neopets paraphernalia more than I like playing the actual game on the computer.
Same. You know that they actually had a card game?
Yes,
Did you
I
have
had
any of the
cards.
cards? Yeah.
I had. I don't know if I still do, but I had.
I remember, I don't think I ever got some of the cards, but I got a bunch of, what's it called? I did get a bunch of, like, the plushies. Like, not the fancy ones, but just the, like, McDonald's ones. This Pachirisu without the eye details looks dead inside in, like, a weird way.
It's
Like-
gonna eat your soul.
I know, like, just for my sanity while I'm drawing, I am just gonna draw these in, and then we will get rid of them and properly do them later. I just don't want it to be staring at my soul anymore.
Yeah,
This just temporary.
that works. Like, you don't even have to put in too much. That was enough.
Yeah, like, just a little bit so it looks a little less dead-eyed, and I don't feel like it's glaring at me as I'm working on this. Oh, something else that I've seen a lot of is OC Digimon.
Really?
There's some really cool ones. Like, there were a few, because I'm doing this one with all the Pokemon I wanted to hit. I'm gonna do a one with all the Digimon I want to do, too. Because there were some really cool
You
ones.
wanna draw my Digimon?
I mean, I'm not against it, I'm down.
Fair enough. Actually, I still remembered, like, I talked to you. We should do an art trade.
I'm so down!
The thing is that I actually don't know too much of your characters.
I
I
can
know-
totally go on a ramble later.
Yes, do and or even suggest one to me that you want to see in my style. Like, I know you said you wanted to draw Jinx, but what I would do for you as a challenge is you draw Jinx, but you either draw her with Azurius or Fetch.
I'd like to do Azurius, because he's a lot bigger, right?
He be in multiple sizes. He changes a lot.
Changes forms.
Well, yeah, it depends on how much mass he has.
Right.
He is a
Okay.
slime.
Wait, he's a slime?
Technically.
Yes, he's a slime hybrid.
Aw, that's cool. I didn't know that.
So his size changes depending on how much mass he has.
Hell yeah. I do dig that. I'm always scared to like ramble about my characters. I'm worried it'll sound annoying.
You have the same fear I do.
I'm also like, I have this thing like, damn, their OCs are so much cooler than mine.
Uni,
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told my wife.
yeah.
When you are having fun and are happy, it is contagious, and other people who like it will gravitate around it.
You know what? You were right.
Yeah.
Because like, I
Like,
think
I
I.
apologize.
Oh, you're
Go
good.
ahead.
What were you gonna say?
Sometimes I would talk to Ren right as it's sad because it's usually right as we're about to go to sleep is when I'm the most chattiest about these kind of stuff.
I know how that is.
And then I just apologize to him constantly, and he's like, "Stop it! I like hearing you happy."
like hearing you excited about your interests.
Yes.
I'm
And
debating
I
if I
think
want to make this absurdly large tail.
Fair enough. I think it's really cool to hear about other people's ideas too.
Do you think that's like part of why I like Art Fight? Is like you see like really interesting looking OCs and you're like, holy fuck, what's their story? And then sometimes you can tell it's like baby's first OC and you're like, aw. I do like try to hit a few baby's first OC art fights. Just cause like I remember being a kid and like somebody drawing my characters when I wasn't really a good of an artist really like meant a lot to me then.
Fair.
Oh god! Oh god, those eyes are wonky!
I mean,
Hold up, let me fix this. I think I can fix this. I think it's because I have the positioning kind of weird on this far eye.
it's also slightly smaller than the other.
Yeah. Like, but it's not far enough away to, like, justify it to be that much.
I missed it. Damn.
There we go. That looks a bit better. That looks a bit better. There you go. I don't think I've ever drawn, like, something with, like, a squirrel shape before, too. So I think my brain is just like, what is this strange creature?
Squirrels are surprisingly a lot more complex than they look.
It's cause, like, you expect them to, like, have kind of, like, a mouse body. But, like, there's a lot more going on.
Yeah, when I drew the squirrel creatures that I designed a while back, I realized they're a lot more complex than they seem.
Yes.
Oh, fuck, why am I so...
Also-
I bet you anything it's the bread. What were you saying?
Oh, probably gonna end stream soon because I need to make myself comida. And I've been going for, holy shit, almost 3 hours. Yeah, I guess I do get kind of locked in when I'm drawing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I imagine it also didn't feel like 3 hours.
Nope. And I just
certainly
realized
think
why
it
Bruce
was
has been
3 hours.
pacing.
Yeah.
Bruce is pacing. I haven't fed him. He's supposed to be fed at 7:30.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, my stomach.
I'll probably still come back to call, but for now, thanks chat for joining me. Thank y'all for joining me as co-host. I am signing off.
Of course, whenever you want, you can invite us in.
Yay!
This was fun. This was fun. If you want to do more of this, I'm down.
I'm planning on doing more because I do want to stream more of my art fight attacks because it also makes me focus on it for like a period of time.
Yeah.
I think, as a general statement, you should stream more, obviously. But I think that instead of forcing yourself to do, like, like instead of forcing yourself to do something that you feel like is dragging on, you should do something that you're having fun with.
That's true. You're right. But for now, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.